we're so glad that you're watching us again. We can hardly believe it. I'm Caroline, and you can find me on Instagram as Carrie Fluter or Evertotes, and that's me.
Okay, great. My turn. So, hey, welcome everybody. I'm Louise from Wildflower Wool, and I was trying to think last night of all the social media because I think I've been missing some as we've been talking.
Yeah,
so
slacker.
I know. So I was a Wildflower Wool on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Ravelry, and I also have a blog. That's Wildflower Wool Knits. So you can search me and find me there too.
Awesome. Hi, I'm Adrienne, and you can find me on Ravelry or Instagram as Trillicraft. And I have an alternate account on Instagram, which is my business account, and that's Old Oak Yarns.
This will all be in the show notes, which
that's right.
Are my job.
So don't worry. Don't worry if you think you're not going to be able to find us because
you'll find us. We're all over the place.
We'll find. Yeah.
Littered all over the place. Okay. Hello.
Hi.
So
welcome everybody.
Yay, we're here.
This is way too much fun.
This is
we get so excited about coming in here.
Podcast day is so exciting.
It's super exciting.
And thank you so much for so many of you watching us.
I know, it's so fun watching the number
it's
go
amazing.
up and up for us.
And terrifying. A little bit at the same time. But that's okay.
Well, and you know it's not all our friends watching.
I know.
It's
not
we don't have that many
just
friends,
people who
right?
have to like us, you know.
I know.
So we're really thrilled that it's been so much fun.
It's been amazing.
Yeah.
So who's gonna start?
Well, we have a little something that we actually wanted to start with first today. That that you need to actually just close your eyes.
Because I don't know about.
You don't know about. So you need to just close your eyes for a minute.
Okay.
Please.
Oh my gosh.
We'll get ready here. We'll be quick. Promise. Keep your eyes closed. No peeking.
Can I? Okay, I only have one more stitch I
No
can knit.
peeking.
I don't know if I can switch yarns with my eyes shut.
Here we go.
What are you guys doing?
Okay, you can open your eyes. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Louise. Happy birthday to you.
Oh my gosh, you guys are awesome.
Yay! We did it. Man, we pulled it off. We didn't lose all the sprinkles.
Oh, look
there
at that.
You go. So make a yarny wish.
Yarny wish.
Yarny goodness.
Okay. Oh my gosh, thank you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Oh my goodness, this looks amazing.
We had a little help from your sister finding out when your birthday was.
Oh, did you?
We did. So thank you, Angela. Thanks for helping us out. So we also, you can't have a birthday without gifts. So we have a few little gifties. A few little gifties to start the show today.
So before we started filming, when we were downstairs talking, and I was mentioning my birthday, and you guys were like, "What? And you guys didn't let on at
No,
all.
of course not.
We're good. We're good with the sneaky.
Remember when I asked Adrienne if she'd brought my snack in from outside because, with my blood sugar, I would need a snack for after the show? It was your little
You
treat.
guys are awesome.
Okay, so happy birthday!
This is my baby.
Happy birthday! Yeah, and guess what? That's actually not your gift. Your gift is inside the bag. That's how I wrapped it. Yeah.
This is good wrapping.
Thank you.
Look at this. Look at all the orange and
this
flowers.
This is for her as well. This bag is for her. But the birthday gift bag, the birthday gift is on the inside.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Happy birthday. Do you like it?
Oh my god, I love it.
Orange and green.
Orange and green.
Orange and
you know
green.
me so well.
I know.
Oh, it has
and a little fox
on it.
See?
Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, the color's going 130. There, I'll just put it right here. I won't get too close.
That's pretty good, yeah. Happy birthday.
You guys are awesome.
Close your eyes. Put your hands out.
Ta-da! Feels squishy.
It's squishy. Let me guess.
What do you think it is?
Oh my gosh. From the Cozy Knitter.
Oh, very nice. Oh, that's nice. I like that.
Look at that.
That's beautiful.
Oh my gosh.
Look at the purple in there.
Look at the yellow. And the
yeah. Ooh, look. You have to show.
Okay, yeah.
Show
Can we take it?
Yeah, can we take the label off?
Yeah, of course we can. Thank you.
Birthdays are awesome. Birthdays are even more awesome when your friends are knitters.
No kidding.
Yeah.
You guys give the best birthday gift.
We try.
Look at that. Oh, that is beautiful. Can you imagine those stripes, how they're going to come out?
Be amazing.
I know.
Oh, that is
Pretty.
that is
Oh, you couldn't have
really,
picked a better
really
color.
beautiful. And I love the mini that comes with it. I mean,
The
if that's
orange.
not your color, I don't know what is.
I
And
know,
look,
it's perfect.
actually, we did really well on the color match.
Everything is matching.
That lighter orange there, I think, is pretty
I love
close.
birthdays.
Wow.
There
Oh,
might be one more thing in that little plastic bag.
What?
Maybe.
yeah. Just
a
jiggle
little.
it a little bit. Maybe you'll come up with something.
Is
Ta-da!
Are these to replace my safety
Your
pins?
safety
Yes,
pins.
because you can't use safety pins on your knitting
Adrienne was
anymore.
horrified that you had safety pins in your knitting. So she
Why?
made you some stitch markers.
these?
Of course I did. For you.
Oh, I
Oh my
like the
gosh.
owl.
There's an owl.
And a
there's a sheep. A key.
Can you hold them
A
up?
star.
Are they going to even show?
No, she won't be able to
They'll be
get
too
close
small.
enough.
Anyways,
I'll,
they're
have to
super
po- I'll
cute.
post a picture
They are
of them.
so cute.
Oh my god! It's a wand.
A magic wand.
That's
That's what I need to magically knit
Yeah, as fast as
as
you
I'm
want. and
as
all
I'm
the yarn.
sleeping.
Knit all the yarn.
Knit.
Is
Oh
that a
my
sheep
gosh.
butt? Is that the back of a sheep?
No,
Oh, it's a yarn ball.
A sheep.
I thought it was a sheep butt. It's not.
Oh my god! Well,
Happy birthday.
thank you.
Happy birthday. Oh, that was good.
Okay, that was so much fun. I love how this is starting off.
Wow, a surprise.
One thing I've noticed about knitters and crafters in general is that we get almost as much joy about giving
Oh, definitely.
as we do
Oh,
with the making.
definitely.
Like whether we're
Yeah.
giving something that's already made or
Yeah.
something that can be made into
Because
something.
we know.
just love it.
We know how it feels
Yeah,
to
totally.
get that, and you know the excitement and the warm, squishy feeling of how happy you feel
Oh.
when somebody gives you something that is just the right gift for you.
Yeah.
That's so fun. That's so fun. My sister-in-law is really good at giving gifts like that too.
We're pretty good at it.
Yeah, yeah, we're all good.
I say you guys are good. Yeah,
That was
amazing.
fun. It was
That
fun
was fun.
planning this. We
I
had
had
to
absolutely no
speak
idea.
privately. We had to text privately with obviously without including you to pull this off. So we did it.
Yay.
Well done.
You guys.
Good. Well, happy birthday.
Happy
Well,
birthday.
So this is
Thank
the
you.
Louise's birthday episode. The
Birthday
whole episode. Good. Okay. So
I like it when things are about me.
hi. Don't we all? I know it's true. So should we do FOs
Sure.
first?
That stands
Now that we've
Should we
had the
finish?
surprise.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You hesitated there.
Well, because technically Louise and I are not wearing recent FOs. We're
No.
knitted objects.
I don't think that matters.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll roll. with
It's still a finished object. It doesn't matter when you finished it.
Fair enough.
We're brand new podcasters. We have closets full of FOs that we
We do.
can show, right?
True.
Okay.
All right.
And
Mine isn't old though. Mine's new.
we can make up the rules as we go, right?
Of course we can.
Yeah, that's right. We're the
Sorry,
boss.
I have a little boob issue right now, so we're gonna
Awesome.
we're gonna move the shawl. And I
the
like that.
girls.
Sorry
The
about that.
girls are getting in the way. So I finished my less is more
Hooray!
shawl.
Yay!
It's all done, and I washed it and blocked it at 11 o'clock p.m. last night.
And
And
it's
it
dry.
dried?
And it dried. Oh yeah, I do it in the washing machine, and I spin it.
Oh, okay. You spin it. Gotcha.
I soak it on. I do most of
beautiful.
my knits the same way.
Gorgeous.
I soak them with a wool soak product.
Nice.
Which do you use?
I've used all kinds. I like the soak.
Just happen to have this sitting here.
We're not being paid to advertise
No.
anything. So yeah, we use. I'm an equal opportunity wool soak. What's the other one? Eucalyptus.
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 Yep, I've used that.
Gorgeous.
This one, I used a bit of soak. And it was I leave it in the washing machine for an hour, and then I spin it. I run it through the spin cycle,
Mhm.
and then I pinned it out on the guest bed.
Nice.
So
Beautiful.
Gorgeous.
I love it. It is
Gorgeous,
just my
gorgeous.
kind of shawl. I just love it. Love, love, love.
Very
It's a great
cool.
size.
It's a great
How
size.
many was it? 2 skeins?
2 full balls of 2 full skeins of Malabrigo fingering sock something.
Yeah.
Stone
Nice.
chat is the colorway.
That's
Remember
it.
girl camo?
Girl
It's
camo.
like- it's
That's
like girl
right.
camouflage. It's got some berry pink,
I like it.
some maroon, some khaki. Now, what I did notice actually when I put it on this morning that I didn't notice when I was knitting it, there seems to be a slight difference in the two skeins, in that this skein had some lighter flecks. You see that? Lighter khaki
and this
flecks.
one's a little darker.
And then as I moved into the second skein,
yeah.
no more light flecks. You see that?
Hmm.
But I didn't notice it until I blocked it and then put it on.
I
Also,
didn't notice it until you
the
mentioned it.
texture really flattened out when I posted
Mm-hmm.
a picture yesterday on Instagram because I was really close to finishing it, and you could really see the textural bumps of the like a moss stitch
Yeah.
on the middle
Yeah.
before it was blocked, and then when I blocked it, it
pretty.
all just smoothed out. But I think it creates still a bit of
Oh, it's
interest.
nice. You can still see the
in there.
texture.
You can
see it. You can feel it.
Not sure the camera's picking it up, but I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm gonna wear it a lot. It's one of my
Nice.
favorite
Well
colors.
done.
That's lovely.
Thank you.
Very good.
Thank you. I did not finish the candy corn blanket, which I tried. I really tried, but it was a busy week. And
Oh, wow.
this sucker, when I showed it last episode, I thought, oh, no problem. A couple of days and I'll be done. I was knitting forever. The rows were so long, and there was way more yardage left than I had anticipated. So,
That
it's all
always
good though,
happens.
and now it's finished. And candy corn will be done, and then I'll stick it in the mailbox. So
Perfect.
Awesome.
Okay.
What are you wearing?
I am, you know what, this is an old, well, not old, what? It actually just kind of old, a few years old. This is a class sample that I knit in hemp. And this was a lace class that I teach.
Cool.
Yeah. It's actually, I consider this works as a beginner lace. If you've never knit lace, it's a little harder than some. Feather and fan's probably the best.
yeah, you see, if I was looking at this and I had never knit lace, there's no way I would consider this beginner lace,
But you know what? It's a lot easier than it looks.
which is nice to
Says
know.
the seasoned lace knitter.
Yes, and not only
So-
that, but lace knitting teacher.
Teacher.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
So
she
this
knows
might
what she's
be-
doing.
This might be your second project. But stitch markers, it's all
I know.
about stitch markers.
I know, it's true. But, there are those of us who tend to jump in with both feet, right?
Yes.
There's a woman in Newfoundland who I follow, who she's a stitcher, but she posted a couple of quilting patterns
Mhm.
yesterday, and they're the hardest patterns I've ever seen in my life. Like, doing little whale designs and like lots of piecing and fiddly bits all over. She's never made a quilt before. And I'm like, girlfriend, we are best friends, because that is totally something I would do.
Yep.
You jump in with both feet because it's exciting and you can't wait to see what
Well,
it's going to turn out into.
Yeah.
So,
And I agree. So this, if you're adventurous and you're up for a little bit of this is now it does have
What's the name
lace.
of the pattern?
Can't tell you.
All right, it's a secret.
Candle, flame, something like that.
candle, flame.
Yeah,
It's
flame.
the candle, flame,
It's
flame.
a candle
We'll figure
flame.
it out,
But
and we'll put it up there.
Yeah. Well, if I can find
Yeah, above your head.
it. Yeah. So, but it's lace on both rows, so you don't get that resting row,
Oh,
which is maybe which
Yeah.
takes it a little step up above a beginner, but it is really easy, and it looks beautiful. And it's lovely.
cool.
And the,
I agree.
And the hemp
it is
is
gorgeous.
Nice.
It
Yeah,
is gorgeous.
this is a cotton and hemp blend.
So it's a cotton and hemp, and what's the brand?
It is hemp for knitting. It's from Lana Knits out in British Columbia.
Cool.
It's
Yes,
beautiful.
she's got beautiful yarns.
our
If you
Canadian content.
I know.
like, yeah. So
We're
I
very
ordered
lucky.
directly for her,
Oh, okay.
and I've got lots of it over there. And
To the
And-
other yarn wall.
this is kind of my class, my kit wall for when I do
For
classes.
when you do your classes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so then I just make up kits, and you've got the yarn, and I write it. I've got the pattern wrote out, and away you go.
Very
Awesome.
clever.
Very cool.
Very,
So-
very clever.
Yep. So this gets
Awesome.
offered. It'll be offered again in the fall. We did it in the spring, and then we'll do it in the fall again.
At Knit Stitch.
Knit Stitch or the Artisan Center. Haven't decided where it's going to be.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Cool. I think we have a lot of local people who watch us now, which is so fun.
Hello, Londoners.
Hi. London and area.
That's
Hello. Because it's not just all about London, right?
Nope.
There's St. Mary, St. Thomas,
All sorts of lovely places.
all kinds of-
Ilderton,
Ilderton.
where there happens to be a very nice quilt shop.
Yes,
Yeah.
we did a little bit of damage there last week.
It was super fun.
She laughed at me because I walked around the store with an armful of fabric going, I don't sew.
That's what I say. That's
And then I just
usually
give it to
me.
her and say,
Yeah.
sew stuff for me.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was a lot of
But the
fun.
reason we were there was because Louise had bought some fabric. You had seen them at a booth at the Embroiderers Guild.
Yep.
And then she bought some fabric that had sheep on it, sent us a picture and said, look what I got. And we said, where did you get that? Because now we're going to go there.
And like
Yeah, I
within
know.
3 hours, we were like, okay, we'll be there.
And they left.
We were
I
at
was
the-
at work and they went without me.
Well,
Your own fault.
I know. We all
I
have different
know.
work schedules.
So that's
yeah.
all right because I bought mine at the quilt show. And it was this really cute sheep fabric. And
It's
I know,
adorable.
It's lovely. You got some too, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to go back.
I did.
So,
What's your FO?
so I am wearing my Orinco shawl.
I love
Oh.
it.
Look at
how
the-
squishy it is.
Yeah, this has
It's
not been blocked.
soft.
I have a bad habit of not blocking
I like
my
the
garter
shaping.
stitch
Oh.
stuff because I love the squish so much. And
Yeah.
like as much as I want that
Look
extra
at
little
mine.
bit of
The
squish.
color.
That's
So this is
beautiful.
in Red Sock Blue Sock yarn, which is a dyer out of Ottawa. And this is their Gotham colorway. Fluffies in it
Fluffies.
already.
Now, is this a regular colorway that is...
Yes, they have it in their shop fairly
Do they?
often. Yeah.
Because I think I need some of this. This is really
It's
nice.
lovely.
I like this.
I bought this last year at the Woodstock Sheep
Yeah.
and Wool Festival, or the Fleece Festival.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
And, you know, I kind of walked by their shop, fell over, picked myself up, went over and grabbed
They
stuff off
have
the...
beautiful stuff.
Yeah.
Beautiful stuff.
So, yeah. So this shawl, the
love-
Orinco shawl, is by Nicholas Susan. And
I
I
like
love
the
it. I love
shaping.
the little shaping on it. And
Yeah.
I did get lazy, and I didn't do quite as many repeats as there were supposed to be. So it's a little bit smaller than the original design.
What's the name of the pattern again?
Orinco. I'll put it
Oh, okay.
Orinco.
up there.
I
I
like
love
this
it.
because it
Yeah.
looks super nice on you.
Thank you.
I have never knit a thicker... This is a sport...
It's a fingering weight.
No, it's
Yes,
not.
it is.
The garter stitch, mate. Well, see?
Yeah,
it's
but-
just,
It's unblocked garter stitch, so it's.
But mine
that
was not
squishy.
this thick.
you knit this?
No. Like when I
Oh, but
knit
just the
fingering,
garter.
it never feels this thick. Probably because I use such a small needle.
Difference
I'm
in
a
gauge.
tighter knitter than
Did you
are.
Yeah.
did you check your gauge?
Did you do a swatch?
Of course I did, Louise.
That's what I want to hear. La 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 la.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't hear that.
I know.
Yeah.
Gauge.
This is gorgeous.
Gauge
Gorgeous.
lies.
Gorgeous.
I don't believe in gauge. It lies.
Well,
Like a cheating boyfriend.
but it's not. But it's not always about the numbers. You do your gauge swatch so you can feel the fabric, and then when you switch, go do another needle size.
It'll
Bigger?
change the fabric, right?
Then you
Yeah.
don't not so because for a shawl you don't need to worry so much about the numbers because if it's a little bigger or a little smaller, you know it's gonna
Yeah.
go right. But it's the feel and drape of the fabric.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
You haven't converted her. Don't try.
I'll never give up.
I
For
do.
anybody who knows me, you know how
Yes.
much I'm a stickler
It's
for
true.
gauge. So
There have been a few texts saying, "Did you try gauge?" No, I did not. It's fine. I still love you.
live dangerously.
This is beautiful. Gorgeous. Gorgeous.
Yes.
Very, very
Very
nice.
good.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yay.
Thanks.
Now I
I
need some
love
of that
it.
yarn.
I know. Well, I think I'm gonna do the pattern.
It's a
And,
very cool pattern.
Adrian's showing off her tattoos today.
Yes.
She's the rebel.
Yeah.
There's one there too. Oh, it's the same
It's the same one.
one.
It's
Oh,
the,
okay.
It's the same tattoo.
You
It
need
just
you need a yarn ball with the needles.
I don't
in
have
it.
any yarn tattoos yet. I'll
You
have
should.
to do
I
something
think
with
you
that.
need a yarn tattoo. You're the only one brave enough. I'm not brave enough. To
Oh
do a
no no
tattoo.
no.
I'm too much.
Let me
of a
tell you,
fraidy
when I
cat.
got my
Ears
ears
pierced? Oh,
pierced,
yeah,
that was
that's
bad
bad
enough.
enough,
And
yeah.
when I finally decided to get this pierced, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
that was
When I was younger, I had 17 holes in my ears, like altogether between the two ears. I also had 2 eyebrow piercings and my tongue pierced.
My mother totally
Really?
never would have allowed me to hang out with you.
all those piercings and tattoos.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You were
you're
a
right.
bad
And then I
girl.
grew up and I took out all the piercings. I didn't take the two
And now
tattoos
you
off.
knit.
And now I just get more tattoos. And I knit.
And
Yeah.
you
Go
did.
figure.
Lots of bad girls knit. Knitting is awesome.
Okay, so more FOs. Who else has one?
Not me.
No,
This
I
is
guess
I do.
you did.
Well, that was a leading question.
I- Yeah.
Totally.
I knit my little fingers off. So at the beginning of this year, my goal was to knit a pair of socks a month. In January, I managed to knit 3 socks, a pair and an extra. In February, I knit a pair and an extra. In March, I managed to knit 2 socks, not a pair. And so in April, I was like, I'm going to get her done. So.
Wow. That's impressive.
I know.
That's really good.
Thanks.
And are they all going to be for you? Or
Yeah, absolutely, they're from me.
I have to get some sock blockers.
Ooh, which I know this is a little off topic.
In order to
But-
use the sock, I need to finish some.
Yes, I do.
I don't have a
But I'm
finished
just
sock.
thinking about all your stash, which makes me think of the mailman.
Oh, yes. The mailman. I'm going to totally say his name.
But you don't know his name.
I do know his name.
What?
How did you know his name?
I'm going to
Oh,
say it
that's
out loud.
No, you're not.
I totally am.
No, you're not. Anyway,
Starts with a J.
and ends in an F.
With an S sound in the
But
middle.
it's a secret!
Wow, look, I'm turning purple. That's
I
great.
know, I know.
Thanks,
You know,
guys.
so this morning, to pick her up, I drove past a couple of mail vans that were right outside her complex. And there were 2 mailmen standing outside the vans. And I'm like, oh, I'm not going to say anything, but I'm totally going to ask on the podcast if, you know, what he looks like and maybe that I'd seen him. But as we were leaving and driving by the vans, she said, yeah, neither one of them is him. I didn't even have to say anything.
Yeah.
But
So I did get to see him last
she
week.
saw him last week.
Yeah, I had a big delivery on Thursday when I was at work. I came home to a bunch of boxes. I'd ordered some yarn and stuff like that. And then,
Thought she'd missed him.
yeah, and then on Friday he shows up with one lone pink package of yarn. And he's
Yeah.
like, here
He
you go.
came back the
He
very
came
next
And there were
day.
some nice smiles and blushing. And
Yeah.
it was very awkward. It was probably all in my head.
Uh,
I'm pretty sure it's all in my head. but that's
Usually,
okay.
you know,
No, that's probably all in my
you
head.
know.
I think you should just start leaving little sticky notes saying, sorry, Jay, I'm at work today.
I'm not
Sorry,
telling
I
you guys
missed-
anything ever
Sorry, I
again.
missed you.
So, let's talk about finished
I
objects.
really think we should find out if he's married because, you know, like,
Yeah, this will stop all the
this'll
conversation.
Totally stop. You know, just find out.
So I have a finished
Awesome
sock.
sock. Oh, it's blown right out.
Yes,
Look
it
at that.
is.
Oh,
So-
let's cover up Louise's
You have a
face
pair.
here. A pair.
I have a pair.
There. Oh, look. Oh my.
Nice. So this is
That's
Nautical by
awesome.
Cozy Knitter.
I am totally gonna steal.
That's the same as
these.
my yarn.
Yes, it is. I have a bit of a Cozy Knitter addiction. I actually tossed all my yarn over the weekend and added like cedar blocks and lavender sachets and stuff like that. And I
It's the
counted
same
and I
on
have
the
like
other side.
18 or 19 of her skeins sitting.
Oh my.
I told ya. A little bit of an addict here. So, yes.
Cozy Knitter, I think this
Cozy
is your
Knitter
number
fan.
one fan.
Girl.
Yeah, a little bit of a fan.
Oh, this is awesome. These
Thanks.
are beautiful.
So I'm very excited about these
I
socks.
love this. And now this was
That's
a mini.
nice.
This was a mini that came with it, right?
No, that one actually didn't come with a midi, so that's just some Knit Pick Stroll in white.
You know, I really like the Knit Pick Stroll. Sarah's socks that I made for her were made out of Knit Pick Stroll.
I have never
don't
used it.
I don't mind it. I find the twist isn't as tight as I would
Yeah.
like.
But for the price, it's very good yarn.
Totally agree with that part.
Okay.
Yeah. Those are beautiful. Well
you.
done.
I love it.
Thank you. And then
Congratulations.
I finished a pair of Rose City rollers.
Holy doodle. You
You
were
know,
knitting
I
your
think
fingers
I
off.
I told
You
you.
should just be putting these on your foot.
No, I am not flexible
And just-
enough to show. That's just not appropriate for anybody anytime. All right, so
Oh,
That's
cute
sweet. I
little
love that.
socks.
so I hadn't even cast
Cute
on the
little
second one yet,
socks.
and so I had to.
Sorry.
Can't take her
I mean,
anywhere.
how can you not, right? It's like,
Yeah.
do.
We need little flip flops on here too.
I'm so embarrassed right now. I don't know why. So
Because I'm playing with your socks?
yes, so this is a yarn by Vivid Yarn Studio out in Calgary. That's totally blown out.
Calgary.
You can
Nice.
wave with them too. Hi.
Yeah. So Vivid Yarn Studio in the colorway Snapdragon.
Scratch back, scratcher.
I just
Give me my sock back. Guys, you're so inappropriate. So inappropriate.
It's fun.
I'm just gonna like block their faces
Okay.
during the editing.
Yeah, she does edit too.
yeah, we made
Well,
we're
I
gone
can-
from now
I
on.
can
know.
save you.
You'll know why.
Yeah.
Any missing pieces from
Yeah,
the
so,
podcast.
nice little pair.
They're super cute.
Thanks.
You've made a whole bunch of those, haven't you?
Now,
I do like my shorty socks. I
Can
will
you-
say that.
can you get 2 pairs out of a skein?
Yes. Two
Okay.
pairs of shorties easily.
Can you really?
Oh yeah.
So can I see that again?
I think I love that.
Because my daughter, who does not like knitwear, but I'm still desperately trying. I'm not giving up.
Yeah.
And she wears these socks all winter long.
Yeah.
And and I think
The
it's
short ones.
Yeah. And I think it's
I
the
almost
mother
put-
in me
I
who
almost put
knits
pom-poms
her
on them. I
the
didn't
really
quite
long
get to it
ones.
yet, though.
pom. Okay.
Pom-poms.
Do you have extra yarn? Because
with me,
I
no.
happen
You
to
have a teeny one?
I have my little pom pom makers sitting right here.
Those
Right here.
Right
Random.
here.
would be so
Just like what we
cute.
wore in school.
And can you imagine like little white tennis ones with like a bright hot pink
Hot pink pom pom.
pom pom?
And you have to have the little hot pink as the last like bind off row.
Oh yeah. Yes. And a little pink toe.
Yeah.
That would
You
be
could do that.
that would be
totally
adorable.
could.
I have
I
some
love
white sock
them.
yarn right here.
Love them.
You make them.
So cute.
I have plenty
So
of yarn
cute.
of my
That's
own. Thank you
cute.
very much.
Well, I'm going to try these because I'm going to see
It's
if I
super
can
easy.
convince
And you know,
Anita to
my
wear
favorite
them.
part, there's no ribbing.
You're right, there's an arm.
I don't like Gage. She doesn't like ribbing.
I like everything.
Adrian, yes,
I
and
know.
I, and then Louise in the middle balancing us out.
That's right.
So
I love
good.
these.
Trifecta.
Love them. Love them.
So those are my 2 finished objects. So
Great.
I hammered out 2 socks
You
in 2
were
weeks.
busy.
You're awesome.
Yeah.
See, and
Oh.
just, well, the fact that I was really super busy this week and the tried to cut down on our time so we're not hitting 2 hours again.
Sorry.
I have absolutely nothing finished to show you.
Yeah, I know.
But I have lots of new starts, so.
Sorry. New starts count, I think, right?
Okay, so now we're on to,
Socks? We should
Works.
finish socks, right?
we should finish socks. We can do
you
socks.
must have a sock.
I don't have any other works in progress.
Let's do socks then, because I
Okay.
have a sock too.
Okay. Well,
Do you have a
and you just showed us your finished socks, right?
I know.
You have more?
I have a work in progress sock.
Okay.
All right, let's show it.
So I had.
Well,
oh,
sure.
she's going first.
I can go. It's
Sorry,
fine.
I'm just.
I had a very interesting couple of weeks with socks because I knit my Fiber Friends sock. I should take this out here. Knit my Fiber Friends sock, and I'm almost ready for the heel. I can't decide whether or not to put the heel in right now or maybe do another inch. Probably, I'm pretty close. Okay, so then I thought, right, that one needs a heel. Good. So what did I do? I cast on another sock. So then I knit this one, which I showed you last week, on my
how much you
9-inch
got.
circulars until I was ready for the heel.
I can't believe how much you got done.
I know.
That looks really good.
I know. So I was knitting, and I thought, oh, I'm ready for a heel. So what did I do? I cast on another sock. I think I'm allergic to heels.
Oh,
But
no.
this one's special. I actually told you a little fib.
What?
I did.
What?
I told you a little fib. Do you remember last week in acquisitions, I bought a skein of berries and bramble?
Yes.
Yes.
Adrian. Well, I cast it on. And Adrian knew I cast it on.
Mhm.
And then so she texted me that night that she knew I'd cast it on. She said, how's your sock going? And I said, oh, I've put it away. I couldn't work on it. No, it's not finished. So I cast on. And I'm almost ready for a heel.
Oh my goodness!
And
We
it is
created
now
a
going to
sock
go
monster.
sit in this pile.
That's right.
And wait.
Because now I'm ready for another sock. No,
see.
this one I love, and I want. Look what I did.
That is so
I know.
cute.
I love it. Love it. I cast on from my fade.
It's amazing.
This was quite funny, actually. I wanted to have a little contrast at the top, heel and toe, but the color that I wanted that was perfect was actually attached to my fade, and I was knitting with it at the time. So I got out my fade, and I got out the ball of lichen and lace that I was using, and I took from the outside, and I cast on with the outside of that skein, and then clipped it off, and it was done, and cast on Adrian's yarn. And I don't think that this is picking up the colors in it. But this is
What
like,
if I hold it over here?
this is like berries and cream
It's
with chocolate. It is one of the most feminine, it's one of the most feminine things I've ever knit. And I'm not
beautiful.
overly
Thank
girly, and this is just, I love it. I just
love it.
love it. So this is, and I'm still not sure that's going to show up. That's pretty good.
That's not bad.
Let's
So-
try holding this over here.
But you see, the thing
I don't know
is
if we'll
that
see it any
when
better.
I got to this point on
It'll
this
get more
sock,
blown out over here.
I thought,
know.
oh, it's too bad. I really want to cast on that other sock, but I don't have any more sock needles. And it was late at night. There were no yarn shops open. And then I remembered that a few weeks ago, Adrian had given me the little 8-inch Addie circ that she didn't like. And
That's right.
you gave it to me, and I thought, oh, well, I'm sure it's probably going to be too tiny. I really like the 9-inch Hiya-Hiyas. They're super sharp. I love them. And the Addies felt a little dull to me, to be honest. They felt a little, I thought, oh, they're not going to be sharp enough. And also they were a 2.5. And I like to do my socks on a 2.25. But I was a little desperate. I didn't have any other sock needle. I thought, well, it's just
It's amazing what happens when we're desperate.
When you have to cast
I know, when
you have to
you can
cast
rip it out.
on.
So I thought I can always rip it out. That's fine. So I cast it on. I think I might even like the 8-inch better than the 9-inch.
Really?
Yeah. And do you want to know something?
Can I see you knit with it?
Yeah, totally.
Because I want to see how you hold your needles.
Do you want to know what else?
What?
So you know how knitters are always, see? You can totally let go of the needle. Like that. See? It's very simple. It's nice and tight. The Addies feel a little looser. The cable maybe is a little more flexible than the Hiya-Hiya. I do still love the Hiya-Hiyas because they're super sharp and you can really get nice definition. But these are awesome. And you know, knitters are always, you know, looking to multitask. And when you're doing something you really wish you could be knitting, guess where I learned how to knit? Where I learned I could knit.
I don't
With
know if I
this
wanna
needle,
know.
with this needle, I can knit on the treadmill.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
I made
I
that feel
can
like
knit
exercise.
on the treadmill. I kid you not. I put my bag of yarn. There's a little shelf bit at the front. I stick the bag there. This comes out, and it's so light that I can just go round and round and round. And I've done
That would explain all the socks.
90% of this sock was done on the treadmill. Isn't that
Wow.
funny? I love it. I just
love
love it.
that.
I love the yarn. So I will be purchasing some more of this yarn because you know those shawls that the grocery girls are always making, like Lisa Much and the Hohi shawls that have the beautiful solid tonals and then a little bit of speckle in there. I want to make a Hohi shawl. Maybe the Pure Joy.
I almost brought my Pure Joy today. I'll bring it next time because
Yes.
my Pure Joy's done.
I
Is
want
it?
Yeah.
I want to use this yarn and have it as my speckly beautiful yarn in a Pure Joy. I think that would just be beautiful.
Nice.
And I can't wait to I actually am looking forward to putting the heel in. I think the thing is that I'm not quite sure yet how I'm going to handle the heel on the circular. Because I think I'm going to take it off and put it on
If
double
you
point.
like
Double
knitting
points.
on there, you can. I've knit a
And you
heel
knit on it?
on the thing.
Yeah, but not on an 8-inch. Really?
On a 9-inch.
You did it on the 9. I think I
Well,
could
you
do
need to
it.
just try it
I'm-
and report back.
Okay,
Yeah.
I will do. Next time I'm going to have heels. This is what, because I told you this was going to be done and I had to finish it. I didn't finish Candy Corn. Next week, all 3 socks will have, next podcast, all 3 socks will have a heel in them.
Ooh.
Should be
Okay.
heel
The
rific.
gauntlet has been dropped. Not thrown, just dropped.
Just
Okay,
Night.
Next.
I love that yarn.
isn't that beautiful?
Love it.
Very cool.
Okay, your whip.
All right.
So after I finished and hammered out those 2 socks in the past 2 weeks, I actually finished them last weekend. So I had like another 4 days, and so I decided that I have an awful lot of whips.
She does.
And even though I had 2 beautiful sets of empty needles, I did not cast anything on.
Wow, that's
They're
impressive.
still sitting there. I know. It hurts me every
Yeah.
time I see them.
That took a lot
Because
of
they're empty.
self-control.
I know. So I picked up one
She's
of my
a lot
whips.
of bags too. Bags
She-
to fill.
She does.
I know.
She
So,
does. Look at the green.
That is
oh, that's
super
totally getting blown out. So,
pretty.
this...
Do you want me to hold it over here?
Yeah, over that way. So this is some Artistic Lily. You totally can't see that. That's totally blown out. Sorry, guys. We'll have to fix the lights next time. We're still working on that. Improving
Yeah,
every
Shayla.
time a little bit.
Every time we get a little better.
We get a little better.
So
We're
this
getting
is
there.
Oh, that's pretty.
the colorway is called A Little Envy.
Mm.
So it's some Artistic
That's
Lily,
a
which I
weird
really
toe.
love.
I mean, weird in a good way. I like it.
So was this a mini with it? Yes, you have a mini.
Yeah, but that's not with her yarn. This
Oh,
is
you just
actually
did.
Sweet Georgia. I have one of their
I
Party
really
of
like
5
this.
kits, and so I snagged one of the minis
Yeah.
out of there and did. That's why I bought the kit, was so that I could have solid minis for the toes.
Can you tell me about your toe?
Sure, it's actually a gusset toe, so it's knit. Here, let me bring it up so that you can see
Yeah,
it.
because I like how it's
It's
it's not just the wedge toe.
Yeah. Wah!
So you can see you're shaping
That's some
straight
serious
up and down.
blowout. Sorry, folks. I don't know how to fix it. I am not. There you go. So it's actually this nice straight. So the gussets are here instead of being along the side here. So they go nice flat panel here, and then the increases are done on the side there.
You can see the toe, you just can't see the rest of the sock.
Yeah. There you go.
And
There
your
you go.
hand. Get a good close-up of your hand.
Woo! Pretty hands. And so you can tell I started this a while ago because it's got a Christmas reindeer on it. Yeah.
That's all good. Doesn't matter.
But
Knitting
where
on
that
things.
that progress keeper is how much I've knit in the last 4 days just on that sock, and I've only been
nice.
knitting on
That's
that at work. Actually, I have not been working in this at home. It's been an at work only project.
She does
Nice.
actually get her work accomplished as well.
I
The
was
work
really-
that she's paid to do.
Yeah, I was fortunate. We had like an hour and a half webinar yesterday, so I took my knitting and I just
Yeah.
Nice.
because otherwise I'll fall asleep, and that's really inappropriate at work. So I try to stay awake. So yeah,
Not
Always
a
a
good
good
thing.
idea.
yeah. So yeah, so that is my sock, and
That's
it's
nice.
actually got some ribbing on the front, so the foot side, underside is just plain stockinette, but it's a 6x2 rib on the front, so a little bit extra stretch for me.
It's really pretty.
That's very
I
nice.
like it. Nice bag too.
Little zigzag stitches.
Matches my box
Little
bag
sheepies.
from last
Yes.
week. Very cute.
I like that.
Love it.
Yay.
Love it.
Good.
Super cute.
So that's it for socks? I don't have any
You don't
socks.
have any socks?
I don't have any socks
No
started.
socks today.
Not that I can show you.
Okay. Oh,
There might be a pair in the works.
I know you have at least one pair
secret
on.
socks.
Yes.
Are you
I
wearing
have
socks?
secret. Am I wearing socks?
Are you wearing socks?
No.
Oh, me neither.
It's
Me either.
it's too hot for socks
I know.
right now.
But it's not too hot for shawls.
I know.
No, because no.
Never
But this,
stop.
you know what? This I wear them all summer.
Yeah.
Not for like to keep warm, but to keep the sun off my
Yeah.
shoulders. So
Gotcha.
True.
that's what I
Awesome. Do we have any more works in progress?
No.
Do
Not
you
for
have any
knitting.
works
just.
What are you working on?
I am working. This is one of my new starts, and I'm actually unknitting because
Oh.
I wasn't paying attention.
While we were talking.
I know. I think it was my birthday presents that got me confused. So, but anyways, this is a new hat. I started this yesterday.
Oh, it's cute.
Yeah. So
Oh, that is cute.
have you guys done intarsia before?
No.
No.
Good. Okay. I see a little class coming.
Yay.
So intarsia is when you do color blocks.
Gotcha.
So unlike Fair Isle,
Mhm.
where you strand the colors,
Mhm.
see on the inside, the colors aren't
Aren't carried.
carried.
Right. Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
that's why I've got all my little yarn butterflies here. That because I'm unknitting, they're a little bit long. Normally you want to keep them a little shorter, so they don't get so tangled.
Right.
But what is really cool about this, like just doing intarsia is fun. Because intarsia, I always think of that as, you know, the sweaters that your grandma knit that had a teddy bear or a
Yes.
hat or something
Yeah.
on them. That's done intarsia.
Mhm.
But Anne Burke, she's this amazing lady,
Mm-hmm.
designer, author. She has figured out how to do intarsia in the round.
Neat.
Yes, because
Cool.
historically, until like a few years ago, the answer was always no, you can't do it in the round, because when you carry, you knit with like your lime green, and you leave your color, your strand, your little bob and a butterfly yarn here is here. You knit across with all your colors, and then when you turn it around, or if you want to keep coming this way, when you get back to the section of green again, our strand of yarn is over here. So you couldn't do it in the round.
Okay.
So everybody just always said, nope, you can't do it. So you have to seam it. No, you don't use
Oh, we
Really?
shouldn't be giving away secrets.
No.
Maybe,
I
right?
made a bad guess anyway, so it's okay.
But it's pretty
Ah.
amazing. And I have taught this. I asked Ian if I could teach this. And she said, of course, share it with the world. And I taught it at a guild meeting.
Mm-hmm.
And it is so fun because you start to explain what you're going to do. And people are like,
What?
we're going to do what? You're going to have strands across the back. And then when you start doing it, all of a sudden you see them go, I get it.
Oh,
And
that's
it's
fun.
like
That's fun.
magic.
Very
So this is my little hat. So this is going to be a class later on.
It looks
we haven't
like a
decided
Minecraft
the
creature. Yeah.
Well,
Like
it
a
could be
pixelated
whatever you want
Minecraft.
to be. So I just picked 2 colors from my stash. And I've done one. I don't have it here to show you. But the first one I did to teach how you do the technique is the hat's all in one color with just one panel of a contrast. So you don't have all these to contend with.
I like that you call them yarn butterflies.
Yes.
Makes them sound cute.
Have you
They
made
are
a
cute.
butterfly?
It turned into a knot. Like a yarn butterfly knot.
A yarn butterfly knot. Do you want to do one right now?
Do I have to? I'll do it. Okay. I'll be a good sport.
So when your butterflies
I just
get
don't
too
want to
long-
wreck your yarn.
Oh no, you can't wreck it.
Okay.
So when they get too long, this is what you have to do. You can unwind them and then rewind them.
I'd really like to be able to
So.
do this with the cords on my blinds. Work for that.
Well, sure. I'm sure it could. So have you done butterflies?
No.
Oh my goodness.
Why?
Okay.
Why would I?
Well, if you haven't done intarsia, maybe not.
See?
So when you've got, so if this was coming from, actually, if it's coming from the ball of yarn, you want to,
Is that the right one?
I think so.
Okay. We should
If
have a
not,
little
we're
speed
undoing.
up thing here.
Yeah.
I can
There we
do that.
go.
Little,
Okay.
rodeo music going on.
So when you're starting right fresh
Little
from
Benny Hill.
Benny Hill!
Okay, put that music in here, okay?
It's probably copyrighted, so I probably can't. Oh, we lost her.
Well, she's not. Okay,
Oh,
all right.
I
So
can put on some flute music.
that's not copyrighted, is it?
No.
So you can just wind around your hand.
Yep.
But I like doing it like a figure 8 around. We're going to go this way. Come in between your fingers
Oh, okay.
and around. So we've got this is attached to our project.
Yep.
This is what we're going to pull from to knit. This is a tail that we're going to wind
Yep.
up. And so you just keep wrapping around. Do you
Yep.
want to try it? Or
Well,
just...
you keep going. You've got it there.
So you just keep winding,
Yep.
winding. And you can put on here as much as you want or as little as you want. You can always, you don't have to worry about running out of yarn because you can just join. So when I've made these butterflies, I haven't weighed the yarn or measured it out. I've just
Made a butterfly.
made a butterfly. I just did as much as I wanted. And then if I run short, I will just get the actual ball of yarn and wind off some more. And
Cool.
join it. Use a Russian join or a wet splice.
Very cool. Yeah.
So now that I've got the
spit
end,
slice.
yeah, it's wet splice. You just pull it off your fingers.
Mm-hmm. There's your little butterfly.
Yep, and take the tail and you wrap it around.
Now it's the next part as well.
So this is where you make this half hitch.
Here's where I knot it every time.
So I hold it, the end with one same hand as I'm holding the butterfly.
Yep.
And then the strand going from the butterfly to your finger. Give it, still holding the tail, give it a half a twist.
Yeah.
And then pop it over the end.
Oh.
And then you snug it up.
Oh.
So now there's your butterfly.
That's clever.
And then now we can knit and it'll just pull out.
Very clever.
Cool.
So, yeah.
That's clever. Cool.
So,
Very
yeah,
cool.
this is going to be a fun little hat doing it's called Anne Tarja. Her name's Anne,
Mhm.
and it's in Tarja, so she's combined them, and it's the Anne Tarja method.
Very cool.
And it's really fun. So, I'm back to where my little mistake is. I've got a loop here that I don't need to have. So, I'm just going to fix it and then just keep going.
Cool.
Excellent.
Awesome.
So,
Any more whips?
Not for knitting.
I've got a project that I want to start. Do you want me to? You go show one of your works in progress.
You can't talk about stuff that you want to stop.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, it's like an acquisition then.
I
Okay,
want
I'll save
to
it for
knit
acquisitions.
everything.
Because otherwise we'll be here for days.
Acquisitions?
No,
Acquisitions.
I have a whip.
Oh, you have a whip. Right. Okay.
See, look at that. I just
So
found
this is
clever.
badly blown out. But this is
What is wrong with this? Like, we finally got the lighting a bit better for us,
Yes.
that we don't look like
I know.
either
I know
ghosts
we can't seem to show anything.
or
It was
demons.
the way, right?
You know, even We're close enough to the I think we're close enough to the camera now. We're not pointed at an angle so you can't see up our noses. You know,
We'll
I
get
know
better,
we're
I
getting
promise.
better. Maybe by next week we'll figure out
The
Lighting.
lighting
Stupid
situation.
lighting.
All right.
I blame my husband for it.
Poor John, he gets blamed for everything.
John.
His
So-
light.
His light.
So this is,
Love you,
even though
John.
you can't see it, is koalas and cockatoos.
Beautiful.
It is. It's super
It is
cute.
absolutely
Yes.
beautiful.
So this is from Girl So Sheepy.
Is it SEW?
Yes, Girl So Sheepy.
I love it. And now
So-
that you can see.
Yeah, so she's an Australian bag maker. So I
Australian
had this,
bag maker.
had
Ooh,
this sent
speaking of Australia, sorry. Just a little shout out to Margaret in Australia who's watching us.
Margaret.
My pen pal.
Margaret.
I have a pen pal in Australia. Her
Do
name's Margaret,
Very
and she's
cool.
lovely, and she watches us. So
Is she a stitcher or a knitter?
She is a knitter and a quilter,
Ooh.
and just an all-around really lovely lady.
Margaret.
So, Margaret.
Hi, Margaret. So this is my Girl So Sheepy bag. I'm half Australian, so I really couldn't say no when I saw the koalas and the cockatoos, and it just kind of sings to my heart. So I got it.
No kidding.
And so inside that is
Dun, dun, dun.
this
Ooh.
gorgeous
Oh.
little beast.
This is a hitchhiker.
It is a Hitchhiker Beyond.
Yep.
Oh.
Next level hitchhiker. She went up in
Yes.
the video game.
So I'm still on the first section,
She
so
went
I'm
up a
on
level.
So
So-
what makes it different than a regular hitchhiker?
So a regular hitchhiker literally ends up looking like this,
Yeah.
whereas this one, we end up with teeth along this edge.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's more symmetrical.
No way.
Yay!
Yes, totally.
So it's beautiful. And this is the nicest yarn.
That's beautiful.
It's beautiful. So it's from a dyer out in BC called Black Cat Custom Yarns. And this is, it is a MCN base.
Yes,
it is a
nice.
70-20-10. So it's 20% cashmere.
You said, sorry, you said MCN,
N.
which
Nylon.
stands for what?
Nylon.
Merino cashmere
Merino
nylon.
cashmere
Oh,
nylon.
merino cashmere
Nylon.
MCN. Okay.
And
Gotta
so
get
it's
with all
a,
Come on, Louise. Jeez.
so it's 70% merino, 20% cashmere, 10% nylon. And it is
Nice.
so soft and so
Look at
squishy.
your funny little
That
point
is
protectors.
so-
They look like hats.
It's because my signatures are really short.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is beautiful.
Thank you. And I just
That's nice.
love knitting with this. It's so freaking
Love
nice
the
to knit
color.
with.
Blues and purples.
Yeah, it's really
That's
pretty
nice.
yarn. I
It's
must
soft
say
and squishy.
that
Oh,
I just love knitting with this. And it's a fun
Wow.
pattern. It's a really easy pattern. so-
Yeah, I almost wore my hitchhiker today. But then I thought, oh, then I'm bringing two FOs. You know, a million podcasts from now, I'll be wishing that I'd saved a few.
There we go.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Nice.
So yeah, so I'm still on the first half of the design. So
Lovely.
it's got like a part
Wait,
one
no,
and
you
a
just
part
wanna-
two.
So we'll see the other
Just
points
wanna
next time.
Yes. I
Love
only
it.
have another one.
I
or
might
two
have to
teeth
go
do.
visit this pattern because I love hitchhiker.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I know there's lots of knitters out there. There's our group in Elmer, and almost all of us have knit hitchhikers. So
Yeah.
maybe this should be our next knit along, is a hitchhiker beyond.
There you go.
We'll talk about that Monday.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
Yeah, nice.
All right.
Good.
Any
Okay.
other whips?
No other knitting whips.
What other whip do you have then?
Do you have a stitching one?
Yeah, but I mean it's kind of pathetic, really. So
We'll take pathetic. All
Pathetic,
making
you'll
is
take
good making.
pathetic.
Yeah.
All right.
Why would you say that?
Stitching. I love this. Look at this, guys. Look at these.
It's the birds.
These
You and
are
your birds.
Prairie Schooler
That's nice.
birds. And this is actually a really interesting pattern release. This was originally published in 1994.
Oh wow.
This is one of her first patterns. Prairie Schooler's first patterns, and these have been re-released through Hoffman Distributing, I think. Anyways, got this at my local needlework shop, Thread and Eye, here in London, in town, and they've re-released these patterns. Now, Prairie Schooler patterns used to be done on a nice thick cardstock, and the patterns were really, really easy to read. I'm finding the re-release. They've gone with an inexpensive paper, and the charts are a little hard to read. I'll be honest. The charts are a little hard to read. So what I did was I photocopied because I own the original and I photocopied for my own use. I blew it up to 200%, and you can see those. These are all the colors for all the birds. So it's kind of blending in with your.
So you're going to do all. There's 4 of them.
There are 4 birds. So you can see blown up to 200%. The symbols are a lot easier to see. A lot easier to see. I am doing them individually, just like they've done in the picture on the front. I've started with the red-winged blackbird, this little guy down in the corner, and you're really gonna laugh when you see my whip because I was so excited to start it. I haven't had a new stitching start in a long time, and I was so excited. And then life happened, and the kids stayed home when they were supposed to not be home, and I didn't have the time. So that's my start.
But it started.
It's a start.
It's so super pathetic. I can't even remember which way is up. That way is up. There, I think. So this is my new start, red-winged blackbird. And I'm really looking forward to getting back to it, which leads me to something that I wanted to mention that I am going to take part in. For the month of May, there is a hashtag going around the stitching community. I think it's been going on for a few years now. And it's Stitch Mania, M-A-Y-N-I-A.
I love that.
And I think the premise started where I was just about to move my glasses up on my face and they're not there. I'm wearing contacts today. For you, I got out the spackle brush and made myself tried to make myself look a little better. Stitch Mania is where I think originally people would start a new project every day of the month of May, and then for the remainder of the year work on those projects. But I think the rules are pretty loose, and so other people, like I know Eclectic Possessions on Instagram, amazing stitching feed. I mean, really, she does really incredible stuff. She is working on stuff that she started last year, interspersed with a few new starts. So when I started thinking about 31 new starts, it made me a little itchy, and I thought I can't do that.
Now,
and so then,
do you have 31 patterns sitting at home that you could do?
in addition to my ones that I've already started,
Yes.
a lady doesn't discuss the size of her stash.
That would be a yes.
You could probably do more than a month.
A lady does not discuss the size of her stash. So I actually have enough. This is kind of embarrassing. I'm really outing myself here. I have enough started projects to work on a different one every day for the month of May. So that is how I will be participating in Stitch Mania. I have started preparing. I am digging out old whips from the closet that haven't seen the light of day. And you know what? I'm quite pleased with the fact that my taste hasn't really changed all that much.
That's good.
I still really
That's nice.
love the projects that I started 10, 15 years ago. Maybe not 15.
And you know what? You've got the patterns and everything
I
out
have-
with them, and you're...
Mostly.
Mostly. There's been some digging in the stash. I am missing a few things, but I know it's all there somewhere.
So you're
I just have to find it. Yeah.
So
Just
that
have to
starts
find
Monday.
it. Monday. Yeah.
So what's the... So can you just like do 10 stitches on one thing?
Yeah.
Or...
Anything. One stitch on a different
and you
project.
just... And then...
Yeah.
That's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Pull out everything that you've got.
I figured it was a good chance for me to reevaluate where everything is, put everything together, sort of consolidate things in my house so that things aren't in 10 different rooms, put them in one spot, get my stuff organized. So, yeah.
Fun
Great.
times.
Yeah, fun.
I can't
Totally
wait
fun.
to hear more about
I
it.
can't wait. So you'll post pictures on Instagram every day?
Yes, and people, if you're a knitter and you follow me on Instagram, the next month, if you're not interested at all in stitching, you may want to just flip through because it's really pretty.
Oh, but everybody's
It's
interested.
really pretty.
Everybody wants
Everybody's totally interested in everything I have to say and do.
They are.
Right? Yeah.
So I'm guessing most of your projects are going to have birds? Or a good portion of them?
That would be a good assumption. Yeah. A lot of them. And if I'm not working on the bird, there's usually a bird in the pattern. It's true.
Yeah.
A bird or a house. I seem to like houses,
You
like
have house-
samplers that have houses, or the little house needlework, little
Yeah.
houses. They're so super cute, and no backstitching. Oh, backstitching.
Backstitching is like your
Backstitching, yes, that to me is ribbing because it's horrid. I mean, it makes
backstitching.
You like doing it. Yeah. Yeah, crazy. I mean,
Love
it
her, but
it really does. It really does make the piece look amazing.
It does.
Like
it does.
it adds a lot of beauty to the piece.
A lot
Yeah.
of detail. It makes
I just don't like doing it.
aspects of it pop.
Yeah.
But
I think that's why I don't enjoy doing black work. I love black work, but
maybe I'll bring my black work next time.
Oh, that would be nice.
Sierra blue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Is it Kiara blue or Sierra blue? I think it's Sierra.
I'm gonna call it
Does it
Sierra.
matter? Okay. She
My
has
project?
a lot of stitching stash as well.
Oh, I've been really bad about not bringing it on, so maybe I'll bring some next week.
Because stitching is awesome. Really,
It is
really
awesome.
awesome.
It is awesome.
So I have a little acquisition. Are we totally out of whips? Are we on to acquisitions?
We're on to acquisitions.
Yeah. Because I'm talking about stitching, I'm just gonna pop this in next because I did a little online
you
shopping.
have an envelope.
I have an envelope.
So do you know your mailman?
No, because I have one of those really impersonal boxes. You know the big boxes?
Yeah.
And if it's a big parcel, they simply stick it in the bigger box and stick a key in your slot. That sounded rude. Anyway, delete. So I bought some hand-dyed floss.
Oh.
Isn't this beautiful?
From where?
From Color and Cotton.
Oh, I've never heard of them.
She is a little indie dyer down in the States. I'm not
Coloring
sure where
Cotton?
she's from. Does it say? Baldwin, M.O. What's
Missouri.
Missouri? I don't know my states very well. I'm sorry. But it is beautiful. Look at this sea glass. This is sea glass. This one's called Rainbow Fish.
Oh my gosh.
I know. There's a burgundy.
I think that would
Black
be nice.
currant. Black
Nice.
currant. All hand dyed. Succulent, this green. So
Nice.
I have a few patterns in mind, but I won't be starting anything new.
So you
until
just
after
bought the
month of
threads.
May. I just bought the threads. Without a plan. Of course I did.
Of course you
As
do.
you do. Just like
you
yarn. Right? It's just like
Well, I know.
pretties.
That's what I'm thinking.
Except this takes up a lot less space
It does.
than yarn. Look at how many skeins I got.
You got a lot.
And good price too. This is cotton. Color and Cotton.
Look what I just noticed. Your bag.
There is a theme in my life. I know. Isn't it pretty?
It's lovely.
Yeah. Thank you.
Lovely.
No, I loved them. And I follow her on Instagram, and she's got 2 dogs that I think are super cute, and I think she's super nice and super cute, and so I bought some of her stuff.
Oh, of course.
Nice.
Like
Yeah.
you do.
As you do.
As
we
you
all
do.
tend to do.
As-
So that was a special little treat.
That's
in my
very- I
mailbox
love that.
this week.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So you could knit with embroidery floss too, right?
I don't see why not.
For forever.
Yeah.
But you could. I actually know somebody who was doing that. A big intarsia blanket.
Oh, you could totally knit with it.
Yeah.
You know, you could crochet with it with a nice small hook. It would be beautiful.
It would be lovely. Maybe you have to try that.
Cool, right ahead.
You're not jumping?
Yeah.
I had plenty.
Buy your own.
Okay.
Can't have mine.
Can't have yours to knit with?
No.
Okay. Then I just might.
You need to stitch more.
I do.
We all
I
do.
do.
All right, any more acquisitions?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Me too.
I have acquisitions.
You want to go next?
Sure.
So I got a small little package from Super Miniatures.
Are you just on a regular
I'm-
mailing date with her?
No, I'm trying to cut back.
Many of them on.
What did you get this
So
time?
this one is, I don't know if you can see it, it's a little iced latte. So it's like a little plastic mug with ice and a straw. And this is a little Cadbury mini egg.
Oh,
you totally
my
can't see
You
it.
almost want to eat it.
Yeah, but not quite.
Yeah. Do you love those eggs? Because those little mini eggs are like crack.
I do like those. Only at Easter, though.
Honestly, this lighting is just the pits.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, guys.
Sorry, people.
And then, hello. And just a little Cadbury egg.
This is ridiculous.
I know.
We look good though.
I know.
We look fabulous. And
We've got the lighting right. We're close enough. We're not at an angle.
and I happen to get just 2 little Easter bunnies.
Oh, a pink one and a white one.
One white one for you guys.
For us? No way.
Oh.
Hey.
So they're little chocolate Easter bunnies for you guys.
Oh. Thank you.
That's so cute.
Which one do you want? You're not really a pink.
No, I'm not a
'Cause I
pink
love
girl.
pink.
You have the pink
Okay.
one. I'll
Thank
take the
you.
white one. Oh, Adrian, that's so sweet.
Hey, look, my bag doesn't have
No
a...
more safety pins.
Never again. I know. You got me set
totally
now.
busted for that.
I know.
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
I
No more
know.
safety pins.
I might have done it on purpose.
You think so?
No, it was just no. It was just what I had, and
That
all
was
my
evil.
other
She's
markers
sneaky.
were in use because I got lots of projects started.
Mhm.
So
Have you seen that Easter joke, the Easter cartoon, where there's 2 chocolate bunnies talking to each other?
no, are we gonna react it? React.
They each have a bite taken out of them, and the one bunny says, "My ass hurts."
Where did you see that?
The other bunny says, "What?"
Okay, so more to
So
this.
what you can't see is that the bunny who says, "My ass hurts," has a bite taken out of his butt, and the other bunny is missing an ear. And when I saw this, it looks exactly like the bunny from the joke. I'm sorry. Except that he has his butt and his ear.
butt's intact.
Yeah. Whew. Sorry.
I don't know what TV shows you watch.
It's not a TV show.
Oh, okay.
It was
Well,
like a cartoon
what?
that went around on Facebook of 2 bunnies.
Oh, on Facebook.
Yeah, it was just a stupid joke. Oh, sorry. I'm crying
But
again.
it was funny. Okay.
All right. More acquisitions.
Yes.
Who else?
Yes.
Well, I've got one. This was actually I have a couple more, but I didn't bring them out. But this, I really wanted to show you this.
Okay.
This was I got this from a girl at work who, and I don't know where she obviously must have been cleaning out someone's stash.
Wow.
So,
That's beautiful.
fancy needlework illustrated.
Illustrated.
Oh my
What year is it
goodness.
from?
Well, we found,
Oh, wow.
1934.
Oh,
Wow.
amazing.
There-
It's got patterns in there.
There's embroidery, crocheting. So this here, so it's from Britain. And this was dated here. So a coupon must be sewn to each article sent for competition. Work should not be sent in before February 13th, 1934.
You have to show a picture of this cardigan.
Well, so I flipped through it. I actually got this at a staff meeting, and I was kind of flipping through it a little bit during the
How would you pay attention?
I know,
to
it
your
was
staff
hard.
meeting. Look at that.
So, and
Look
I
at that.
love
Wow.
vintage
That is
stuff.
a gorgeous. It's called. I just read it. It's called
Yeah.
the Swagger cardigan.
So I don't know if you can see. It has some texture to it. So what I would really like to do,
That's beautiful.
I know, has a nice collar, like just a ribbed collar, flat collar.
Almost like a Peter Pan collar flips over, doesn't it? That's beautiful.
And it's got 2 buttons on the front. And somewhere,
I like the
I
hair.
don't know if it's still here.
that little hair.
The hair,
Yeah,
I
with
know.
the curl at the side there.
So I have got some old yarn. So I want to recreate that sweater.
I think that's a
Is
fabulous
what I want to do.
idea.
Yeah. So I have a lot. I collect old vintage patterns,
Oh,
needles.
I love it. Look at the ad on the back.
I know, isn't it
See that?
amazing? So, and I had some yarn that I found
That's
somewhere.
incredible.
I'm not sure if it's still here on the table. Anyways,
Nope.
doesn't matter. So that's what I'm going to do. Is I want to reknit that. And that is very classic. Like I don't think
Oh,
you
yeah.
have to
No,
do much
you wouldn't have to
make.
change much
You
at
could
all.
just wear it.
No,
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
totally. Very
but
cool.
1934.
Well, that actually reminds me of something that I wanted to ask the sort of the crafting world. I was cleaning out my mother-in-law, not cleaning out, sort of going through my mother-in-law's old sewing basket. And she had sort of placed the collections from her mother and her mother-in-law in the same, it's a large round, beautiful
Here,
basket. And in there, I found at the bottom 2 spools of Gutermann thread. But they're very old, and the spool in the middle is a card, like it's a rolled up card, paper card, and then the thread, it looks like it's been wound on by machine because it's pretty perfect, but the thread is very old. It's definitely Gutermann's, but I know nothing about how old it is, and I'd never seen sewing thread done on that kind of a spool before. I should have brought it to show,
That's
but
interesting.
I forgot. It's pretty cool. So if anybody knows anything about it, I know we have Knit Live Love from Cologne,
Yes.
Germany.
Yes.
Yeah, live love.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello, Germany.
Have to
So-
say, yes, a little shout out to her because I am in love with
Her fade? Oh yeah.
Oh my
gorgeous.
The colors in her fade are amazing, and it's the
Incredible.
second one she's made, and she's already thinking about her third.
I know.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Awesome, awesome.
I
Totally
know.
awesome.
It's
And not
it's
only that,
beautiful.
but she posted in our Rav group, she posted a picture of
Yes.
her and her boyfriend was wearing knitwear too.
I know.
And they're so super cute.
They are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. Awesome.
Awesome.
Love it. So anyways, interested about the Gutermann thread. If anyone has
Yeah,
any
that would be
idea,
interesting
would
to
love.
know.
Maybe I'll try and post a picture. I'll try to post a picture on it.
Yeah, post it in our chatter thread on
Yeah.
Ravelry and see if anybody knows.
Definitely.
For sure. Fun.
Awesome.
I have one more acquisition.
All right, go ahead and then
Okay.
I have a few.
Oh,
Do you?
Okay. I'll be quick.
Of course you
Of
do.
course I do.
The mailman came last week, so
What did I do with it?
my goal for next time we podcast is to have some finished things done. Like my poncho, I've been working crazily on my poncho. I'm waiting for rain, but I'm like, how often do you want to see that I've got another couple inches done here, another inches there? So
Gotcha.
I
maybe I'll be able to model something in 2 weeks.
That'd be so
think
fun.
I left it
Yeah.
at home.
Oh, what was it?
I bought 2 very, very special skeins. I left it at home. Shoot. I went to London Yarns right after the last podcast,
Ooh.
right after we recorded the
I
last
saw
podcast.
these.
I went to London Yarns. You did see them. And I bought 2 very, very special skeins of Baby Llama by
Nice.
Haiku, the yarn
It's HIKOO.
KOO. Yes.
With a little.
Yes. Yeah. So a skein of a cream and a skein of a dark gray. And I can't decide what to make because it was sort of a little splurge. They were a bit
Sounds like a
pricey,
owl.
and they're small, like 50 grams each. It was about $25 for these 2 little, so it was precious. But it was a special. It was a little splurge, and I have enough to maybe do a small pair of fingerless, very
That's
soft,
what I would say.
fingerless
Nice.
gloves, or a very special sweet, maybe a little cowl with a bit of not the stranded work like we've been doing with the two
That
fingers.
uses more yarn. That uses more yarn though.
International symbol for.
Yeah, dude. I know. It does use more yarn. So
You should do intarsia. In the round with fingerless gloves.
okay. There.
All in favor?
Aye. All right, good. I'm sorry I didn't bring it, but that was my other.
You can show us
acquisition.
next time.
I'll show you. I won't bring it.
See, I forgot. I had one.
Don't need to
I
talk
had
about
bought
it again.
yarn for a boxy sweater, and it's downstairs in my kitchen or living room.
What did
So-
you buy? Did
Next
you
time.
buy this?
This I saw this already. This is what the mailman brought. Look, you guys are gonna love these. Love these.
Have I mentioned my
My.
love of self-striping? Big love, big love. So,
Aren't they amazing?
I have a lot of cozy knitter. I also happen to have an awful lot of nomadic yarns. And every time she comes out with new ones, I'm like, wee! And we'll just add. So these are 3 skeins from nomadic yarns. So this one is called Paradise. And it's just so ridiculously bright and awesome.
Love it.
Like, it's so neon,
It's
it
like
hurts my eyes.
It's like your rainbow yarns you had last time.
Except
That's amazing.
this one is a little bit more neon, and
neon-y,
it's
yeah.
just, it's awesome.
Nomadic
That
yarns.
is
Yeah.
amazing.
And I love my gobstopper balls, I really do. They make my heart go
They're
pitter-pat.
fun.
They are fun. And then I have, this one is called Gives Me Goosebumps, and I bought this on the sparkle base.
It's
Probably can't see the
sparkly.
sparkly, but it's just, again, colors that I
Sparkles.
wouldn't normally buy, but I just kind
Oh,
of like
wow.
fall in love with her color combinations.
So you're gonna make all these into socks?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna have like the most fantastic feet ever.
You are.
This might take me a while to get there. And then the last one is called
Stelina. Yeah.
Boyfriend Material.
See, that I love.
That's nice.
I love
like
them
them all.
all. Twinsies. But that one I want to steal.
That one's, see, and I would
No.
take this. I would take the neon one,
Yeah.
which is totally not me because there's no orange in there.
There's orange in
Yes,
the
there
other.
is.
Is there? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
well,
look.
yeah, yes, there is. Yeah,
Yeah,
there is. Orange.
It's a reddish orange.
A reddish orange.
This is, it's,
And then there's
it
like a
looks
lime
more
green.
red on the camera, but that is actually a
So-
bright orange.
Okay, so I could take that one off.
No,
your
you
hands.
cannot have my yarn.
Can I see the blue one?
Hey, it's my birthday.
Can I see
Okay.
the blue one?
I already gave you yarn.
Gosh, look at this.
I know. I love it, and that is me. I cannot
Wow.
wait to start
Oh, I
that.
love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
I am
Very nice.
am a fan. So,
Why is there Laffy Taffy in your bag?
because it was the added bonus, every once in a while you get extra stuff in, and there was
I
some
was gonna
banana
say,
Laffy Taffy
I like
in
the
here.
banana Laffy Taffy in there.
Yes.
Super cool.
So, I have made a commitment. I'm on a yarn diet for the month of May.
just for the month of May.
Realistic expectations, people.
That's 4 whole weeks.
I know.
In that time, I'm not allowed to order any new yarn. However, previously paid
I
for
like how there's a however.
previously
but-
paid for orders that arrive in the mail, and,
don't count.
and
They don't
any of the
count. That's
clubs that
fair.
I've already paid
Okay.
for. So I still have like 5 or 6 skeins.
So you're still.
winging their ways.
I think that's a good idea.
So we're going to still have more things to see from you.
Yes. It might
As
taper off
they
in
arrive.
June, because in June I shouldn't have anything. I still have clubs.
June. Oh, you mean
Yeah,
like the
that's
clubs?
right.
Sorry.
Yeah,
What
if
did
I
you
don't,
think she was.
keep in mind that if I
How
order
much
now,
did
it doesn't.
you buy? That's still coming. Sorry.
Well, no, it's
What sock? Oh, that's like your rainbow sock yarn club.
June.
Right?
I mean, like that's 5 weeks away.
I know, but it takes time for stuff to arrive, right?
Yes.
So I've already ordered stuff. So in May, it's still going to look like I'm getting a fair amount of yarn.
Right.
In
From-
June, it'll really
you won't
peter
get
off.
anything in June.
Except
Then
for
you'll
the
have
clubs.
to go to the yarn store.
No, I have 2 clubs, so I have clubs coming in.
Oh,
So you have-
I'll have 2 skeins of yarn arriving in June. But then I can start ordering
That'll
more,
take
so
the
it'll be
edge
fine.
off. Yeah.
That'll be. It's
Mind
and that's
you,
gonna be hard.
I dye yarn, so really I'm never actually out
Yeah.
of yarn.
She's never out of yarn.
Yeah.
This is the thing. We have to knit
I
faster.
know.
I know.
We
It's-
really have to knit faster.
Doesn't take any time at all to go on Etsy and click and have it show up,
I know.
and then it
I
takes
know.
a long time to knit it.
Yep.
But you know, I
Faster.
tried doing the yarn diet thing once.
Didn't work? Did you buy more?
I
like
well,
a diet, right? I'm not going to eat sugar. Then I eat all the sugar.
yeah, I know. But you know what? I decided I was going to do it. It was probably like December 30th or 31st, and I thought January 1st, I'm not going to buy any more yarn. And I don't know how long I did it for. But anyways, December 31st, I went to the yarn shop. It was London. It was London Yarns, and I might have stocked up.
In preparation for the yarn diet.
I know, and I found I literally had anxiety
Yeah.
over not being able to buy.
See, I have zero anxiety about
You're not
my
helping me
stash.
I know it's
I know.
like you'll need support.
We support you definitely.
Thank
you
you.
can do a month easy, no problem.
Yeah,
Definitely.
You should do it.
I have zero anxiety about the stash that I have. I have anxiety about how many works in progress I have, slightly, and I need to get that number down.
I agree with you, which is
Yeah.
why I didn't cast any new socks, even though I had 2 really empty needles
Yeah.
calling to me.
Yeah.
But
Hello.
you've got a lot of
Yeah.
beautiful ones on the needles.
Yes.
So.
I know, but I have a whole closet full of yarn that needs to also be
Yes.
beautiful
Yeah.
yarn on
So
the needles.
no buying yarn in the month
Yes.
of May.
Okay.
And I'm not going to do... I'm also doing no new starts in the month of May, except for our knit-along
Knit
shawl
along, knit along
and second
shawl.
socks. Second socks I can cast
That's
on.
very good. I like
'Cause
that.
I've-
I might be a little crazy by June, but we'll see how that goes.
But, okay, so can you talk about our
knit along.
Because that starts on Monday, May 1st.
I know.
Can you believe it's here? 2 weeks ago,
I
we were
might
just...
have
so,
just kicked something up.
Me too.
Can we show?
No,
Can we
me
show?
too.
Can we
Yes,
Yeah. So
All right.
we are knitting the
miso shawl
Miso.
by Amba O'Brien.
miso shawl, Amba O'Brien. And it's going to be awesome. It's
I'm
a
so
one
excited.
skein shawl. Anybody can do it. If I can do it in 2 months, you can do it too.
Oh, you can do
There's
it.
going to be
It has zigzags.
prizes.
Oh my gosh, we've got prizes.
This is my, oh look, I match again. Big surprise.
Bug. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's
mine.
nice. Look at you, Matt.
I know, I do.
See?
This,
Oh my gosh, look at.
It's
shut
okay.
up.
Are we-
That
what
is
color is yours?
hilarious.
It matches my bag.
Oh, woo.
So-
Nice.
Look
Purple.
at it.
Oh.
We are going to be so gorgeous in our misos.
Yes.
We're all going to be able to model it. We'll all be
So
sitting here.
you're using
I am
Plucky.
using Plucky Knitter that was gifted to me by Paula. Paula Sibbald, Kelmscott Designs. I was really lucky and won a little random act of kindness that she sent. And it was not little. It was so generous. And I am going to use one of those super special skeins to knit my miso. This is Plucky Knitter in Tapenade.
Nice.
Gorgeous.
and you.
Lovely.
What do you do?
I have got lovely. It's called Grassroots.
Oh.
I know. And it is a
Old Oak Yarns.
Old Oak Yarns creation.
Awesome.
It's gorgeous.
It's beautiful.
Yeah,
it's
gorgeous.
green and it's got a little bit.
The
of
camera is
yellow.
actually showing it really well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what is yours?
Mine is called Tastes Like Purple, and so this is a sock yarn from Hazel Knits.
What a great
Oh,
name.
Tastes like
love
purple.
hazelnut.
I
Purple
like
does
that.
have a taste. I mean, that actually evoked an image for me, a flavor, like a
Great
thought.
popsicles.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm a huge fan of Hazelnut yarns. She's one of my favorite solids or tonals, and yeah, I'm so super excited to be.
Look at this.
So
knitting with these.
please join our Ravelry group.
Mhm.
Join
Mhm.
us.
So we
It's
start-
one skein, easy, super
One
peasy.
skein.
One skein. We start May 1st. Which
There is a 2-skein option if you're a little bit more ambitious than we are, but
totally
we're all
wanted to
going.
do that.
I know you do.
Yeah, we're gonna do the
Totally.
one.
I had to talk myself down from the 2
I
skein.
like the 2 skein because I like the size of it.
Yeah. But with Stitch Mania also going on at the same time.
you've got a lot to do.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Totally.
But so you can join us on our Ravelry group.
Yep. We start May 1st, and it'll run until June 30th, and we have some prizes.
Prizes.
You get great prizes.
Mhm.
Some really good prizes.
So
So let's talk about those prizes.
my yarn feels
I
so
know.
nice.
I want to cast on right now.
I know. Monday.
Today.
Couple days. Only a
Do
couple
it.
days to wait.
I-
You can
I'm-
start. You can. I got to do my little plug. I got to. You can do a gauge swatch this weekend.
Ain't gonna happen. My gauge swatch is called my shawl.
Well, and not, but like we said before, mostly just for the texture of your fabric.
Yes. Fair
Very
enough.
But if you don't want to do one,
Fair enough. I will be waiting until Monday.
but
Yes.
just like
All right.
okay.
So for
Prizes.
prizes, I've been in contact with Amba, and she
Her very self.
yes, and she has agreed to donate 2 patterns of the winner's choice to us. So with each of those
That's
patterns,
exciting.
Yes, I know.
we're going to add a little something. So Caroline is going to be donating a bag to
I'm
go with one
donating
of
a
the
bag.
patterns, and I created.
Oh my gosh, look at it.
So I did another
that's
of our
beautiful.
Fiber Friends colorway.
Fiber
Oh.
friends.
So it's navy and turquoise and
now
orange.
you can be a fiber friend too.
That's right.
Of course,
So
you all already
They are fiber friends.
that's right. So I've called this one Fiber Friends Revisited.
Ooh,
So-
oh, that's
So
really nice.
This will be
That's
available
gorgeous.
with one of
That's
the patterns
gorgeous.
as well. So
That is really nice. So we'll post some pictures of
We will.
the giveaways.
Yeah.
In the
Ravelry
the,
thread.
Ravelry
in the
thread.
Ravelry thread.
Yes.
So we have the miso thread.
So
We
we have-
also have a general chit chat thread as well.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
been a little bit more active lately, which has been really nice.
because we're chitty chatters.
We are.
They
It's
like-
mostly the 3 of us. It's like we don't see enough of each other. We have to chat on Ravelry. We text each other all the time. It's like being teenagers again.
I know,
It
it's
really
kinda
is.
fun.
It is.
Fun. Staying up late, hiding the phone cord in your room and talking to your friends.
Under the sheets
Yeah,
of the flashlight.
keep your voice quiet. The other day, my phone kept going ding, 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 and John's like, "Who are you talking to?" My
fiber friends.
My fiber friends.
Mm.
So fun.
Awesome.
It
So
is
fun.
very fun.
We have our own little lingo now. because Louise one day posted we were really happy with how things were going and having fun, and Louise said it was like something like, and then she did the little emoji for the unicorn and the lollipop. Because it's unicorns and lollipops.
It is.
Awesome.
It's so
It's
great.
super awesome. So then that became the little thing, unicorns and lollipops. We would just send the emojis to each other. And then when we went to Ilderton to the quilt shop the other day, I was filling up the car with gas. And the windows were open, and I shouted at Adrian. I said, "Can we stop at Tim Hortons on the way and get some coffee and tea?" And she mumbled something in the car, and I said, "What?" And she mumbled again. I said, "Pardon?" And then all of a sudden, all I saw was this.
Unicorn and lollipops.
I just about died. And there was a guy filling up this car behind me. And of course, the car's windows are tinted, and I'm talking to myself, and I'm shouting, and I'm laughing, and I think he thought I was slightly crazy.
And of course, she's like, unicorn and lollipops.
Oh my
So
gosh.
silly. It's fun. It's fun.
It's amazing. So, but I
It's
do
fun.
think that we should have a skein. We should dye one called Lollipops.
I'll work on it. I'll work on it.
Yeah.
I know. We've got so many ideas
One
for
thing-
you. I
And
know.
one
we
thing
need
at a time.
unicorn craze right now with the whole Starbucks
Yeah,
the
the
unicorn
frappuccino.
frappuccino thingy. Yeah.
Oh.
You could totally make a colorway.
Death by unicorn.
I think it looks super delicious.
Death by
I want to try
unicorn.
it.
Craziness.
I know, it is crazy. I love it. So
That's
the knit
awesome.
along, the shawl.
Okay, we have 2 giveaways
Yes,
to actually
the
give
giveaway.
away.
Yes, we
If you're
do.
still watching us, because we're, oh my goodness,
How long are
guys,
we?
we're already at an hour and a half.
All right.
It's okay, the first 10 minutes didn't count because
Okay, oh right.
That's right.
We're
She
good.
caught us
We're good.
again.
We're
She
good.
was, I know.
She keeps recording us,
She
and we don't
does.
even know she's recording it.
every week I catch them and they
We
never
didn't say
know.
anything inappropriate at all.
Liars.
Nothing.
Maybe just a little bit.
Okay,
Bloopers at the end.
so we have 2 giveaways. You guys are so distracting. Seriously, I've got to get
Sorry.
stuff done.
I know. She had an agenda today.
That's right. We have stuff to do.
Stick to the agenda. I second that motion.
All right. So the first giveaway was for our lovely friend in the
Josh
in the Netherlands.
Yay, Josh.
Josh's triangular curve shawl pattern.
Oh, I did bring my yarn. Where's my other bag?
I don't know.
Sorry, keep talking.
Okay.
All right.
So this is for Josh's
Right.
pattern.
Yep. Absolutely.
All right. And
So-
you did the draw. You did the
I-
random number thingamabob.
Yes.
Okay.
So I
I don't
closed
even know why I'm so excited because we don't have a chance to win. And I already bought it.
And you keep
Okay.
cutting me off.
Okay, wait. Look. Acquisitions.
Oh, those are going to be your...
I brought them. I did bring them. They were hiding under my chair. I forgot. So, baby llama.
Lovely.
There. Okay, baby llama.
Okay,
That's
I'm
supposed
gonna
to be
say, oh my gosh,
Okay.
feel them.
I love.
Yeah,
I
isn't that
know.
nice?
Oh, nice.
I know.
Okay, anyway, so the winner
Josh's
is Josh's shawl.
Josh's
Which is-
shawl. Look. I had another whip, which I knew about, but I thought I had left it at home because, I mean, my progress is kind of pathetic, really. See again, snowflake. I'm a little
beautiful.
snowflake. See, look at the cast on, the knit on I cord. I
Beautiful.
love it. So this
All
right.
pattern
Okay,
giveaway is going to...
Dun, dun, dun.
Entry number 3, which was Drop Stitch Chris.
Congratulations!
Yay! Party!
Oh, wait.
What?
She went and bought the pattern.
You're totally right. She did.
She did.
She told us to
Because
take her
she
name out
said-
because she said, I can't wait. I'm going to go buy the
She went and
pattern.
bought it.
She bought the pattern.
Well, I will just have to draw another one and we'll announce it next time.
So party for the next person down on the list. Yay! Sorry. Yay, Drop Stitch Chris. You're
guys are
super
cute.
awesome for going to buy the pattern.
All right.
Okay.
And so the other one, which was a skein of berries and bramble from Old Oak
Gorgeous.
Yarns.
My favorite. I want some more of that.
A handmade
Soap dish.
soap dish by
By
my
your
dad. And some felted soap from Debbie Zeraldo's Alpaca Farm.
Which smells super awesome.
Oh, it does.
Mhm. So that is going to Dashenka 57, entry number 27.
Yay!
That, I believe, is Caitlin.
Who's Caitlin? I know Dashenka.
Yeah.
Like I'm starting to recognize the
The
Ravelry
name,
name.
yes. And I know her in real life.
You do?
I do.
Congratulations. We will get that to you as soon as
Well,
possible.
you are super lucky,
awesome.
girlfriend, because this stuff is fantastic.
Oh my gosh, you are going to love this. Look, and this could be a miso shawl.
It totally could.
Totally. You know what? One of the versions of her shawl she did in a yarn that was very similar.
She
and
did the
it's
one skein one in that.
gorgeous.
Yes, she did.
It is
Oh.
gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Okay, Caitlin.
That would be amazing. Lucky girl. You
I
lucky,
can get
lucky
this to
girl.
you.
Ooh, it's getting
Fabulous.
more- Look, my face is going red. Usually it only does this when I have a glass of wine. I think I'm going to have to take the shawl off.
We're just so excited.
Okay, so
Yeah.
those are the two
Yeah, I'm
giveaways.
a 43-year-old
Congratulations.
woman.
Yay!
Getting warm.
Awesome.
Fabulous.
So, we should talk about our next giveaway that
Sure.
we'll do in 2 weeks, right?
Yep, next giveaway.
We have another
Okay.
giveaway.
We've got another giveaway.
I love
So,
all the giveaways. that
I know,
we
this
do.
is so fun. I
Isn't
love
it
giving things
fun?
away.
Look at this. This is amazing, you guys.
So,
Super
because
gorgeous.
I am absolutely in love with this intarsia technique. And this is my book. But
Pillow. Look at that pillow.
I know. Okay, let's do a quick little look
Look.
inside.
Just show the picture. Here, I'll go in there.
Oh,
There.
so
it's-
nice.
Yeah.
That's
So,
amazing.
I know. There's
That's
pillows,
amazing.
there's socks, there's hats, there's shawls, there's beginner patterns. The first part is all on how to do the technique. Then we start off with pot holders.
It's a beautifully
Simple.
published book as well.
It's lovely.
It's gorgeous.
The pages are thick. The photographs are clear.
Yeah, it's I love this book. I love it.
Oh, that's nice. Look at that little pot holder.
I know.
That's
And you can
and
these are felted
and an oven mitt. A matching oven mitt.
Yep. So those are all in here.
Love it.
So, and Anne, the author of the book and this inventor that discovered this technique, she is donating a book for us to give away.
Amazing.
Hooray,
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Anne. That's wonderful. So, we will put up a Ravelry thread
Yep.
again for
Mhm.
this book giveaway, and we'll do the draw again 2 weeks.
Yeah.
When we
Now,
podcast again.
We should have them post something to put their entry in because I loved reading everybody's
Oh,
stories.
wasn't that so fun?
Yeah.
I
Oh.
loved it.
Their memories about their childhood,
Yeah,
gifts
just-
from their families.
They
and
were
Yeah, it was
amazing.
really lovely.
I loved
to
that.
read.
Stories.
So we will think of a good prompt, and
a good
it'll
project.
be.
That was the word I was looking for.
Because it was
Yeah,
nice.
it was fun.
And you
It was
get
super
to you
fun.
feel like you get to know people.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
stories, right?
Yeah.
So
It was lovely.
Yeah.
And the worst part was that it was a giveaway thread, and I couldn't respond to every single one.
I
wanted to say
know.
something. and
because
it'd
I
be
know
really
you
good.
wanted to because there were beautiful stories about
Yeah.
parents.
So
and
thank you for sharing with
grandparents
us,
and
guys. We really
friends.
appreciate
It was
that.
fun.
It was really fun
good.
to read.
Awesome. So
So
that'll
do that
be
again.
my-
Yeah.
Hooray.
Wonderful. Well, this has
Alright.
been fun, girls.
Oh, we're not done yet.
We're not done?
No.
You've got more?
I always have more.
She's got more.
I know.
All right. We were aiming
So-
for an hour and a half, right? So we're pretty
We're
close.
already
So
over.
we
And the
we
first
got
10
to-
minutes, I'm cutting out,
1:36.
remember?
Okay.
Okay.
So we have a little bit of time.
Good.
It's fine. We're
Okay,
fine.
so
We're
what else do you
fine.
have to show us?
So, I've been doing a fair amount of dyeing recently. I've been working on a couple projects, and Louise popped by the other day to help me out and keep me company while I was dyeing. And so I kind of surprised her and let her do a little dyeing herself.
She did.
And I named it for you.
You named it.
Earthquake.
Oh
Wow.
my gosh. I did this?
You did that.
that. That looks beautiful. Oh my God.
What did you name it?
Look at it.
Louise's Van Gogh. That's
Louise,
awesome.
That is beautiful.
Mhm.
That is so beautiful.
I love it.
It's muted, but it's bright at the same time.
Yeah.
Look at this sort of greenish.
and grayish,
like-
green, mint green. I know.
Oh,
Well, see, and I've played around with dyeing before, but just never to reproduce it, right?
Yeah.
I've just dumped some dye here and there and
that
does
is
its thing, and there you
beautiful.
go. But Adrienne has got it down to a science.
Wow, I wouldn't go that
And
far.
well,
Yeah, you
You
have.
do.
You really do.
and
It's beautiful.
I wing way more than you think.
Louise.
oh, so
Louise.
Adrienne was walking me through how she does her process to get these beautiful colors, and I know it's like I'm scared. I'm thinking, okay, I've even done this before, but I was like nervous. I didn't want to mess it up.
And I'm like, you can't mess it up.
Look at that.
And if you do, just over dye. It's fine.
Overdone. I know.
This yellowish orange in here.
So I used 3 colors. I used orange, yellow, and the blue.
Yep.
And that's
And then that's how, and then that's how they blend it together, right?
Look
We
at
got
and
the
and
greens.
you get that green out of that. Oh,
I know.
It
Look
is
at theirs.
stunning.
Okay, I gotta open it. And you tagged it and everything. Color, creativity, happiness.
Oh.
That's what yarn does, doesn't it?
yeah. It's beautiful.
Look at that.
That is amazing.
So now I've got, oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm probably going to have a few socks
I would,
started.
I would buy that. Well done, Louise.
Look at that.
That one is not reproducible. It is a
Oh,
Louise
no.
specialty.
It's a Louise original. It's a
Just
little
like
bit
the
here, a
girl
little bit
herself.
there.
So one of the things nobody really ever talks about is the failures that go along with dyeing. Because
I like
dyeing doesn't always
This
go well.
girl threw a temper tantrum this week.
I was doing a lot of. I
Hannah.
was very tired by the end of the
She
night.
almost needed an intervention. Oh my
And
goodness.
I had tried something new, something I hadn't done before, and
Yeah.
it
Can I
did
wear that?
not
You can.
work. And by the end of the night, like, I had thrown it across the kitchen. It was in a garbage. Like, I was not
She was
happy.
having a right.
She was
And
going to
so-
throw it away.
Look.
And they wouldn't let me.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, look.
They would not let me. So they're like, put it on the drying rack and go to bed. So I did. So
We get to see it?
You
It
get
was
to see it.
literally
Alright.
she was going to throw it in the garbage.
Well,
So
in
what I
the-
was
not.
what I was trying to do was some micro stripes with the Fiber Friends colorway. So the first one,
oh, I think that's super cute.
so I refer to it as the FF Disaster Orange.
But what's wrong with that?
The speckling portion of it did not speckle the way I wanted at all. I'm not happy with it.
I think it's going to be pretty cute.
I love it.
And then
this
there
is,
was the turquoise version for you.
I
love
love
it.
it. Look at the brown in there. And dark blue and how can you
That's
not like
beautiful.
this? Look,
Look,
there's a
it's
speckle
speckles.
in there. You're crazy, girl.
This
You're
you
crazy.
almost literally put this in the garbage.
Look.
That one did end up in the garbage, yeah. There was nothing else in the garbage. Went through
You're
the
knitting
garbage.
with garbage yarn.
That's okay. I can handle because I
And
told
then-
you that this wanted to be a hat, right?
This was the blue
Oh.
one, so my navy turned out a little bit more denim-y than I wanted. Although the speckles worked on this
I
one much
think
better.
it's pretty. It's like lavender.
How can you not like these?
I hate it.
You don't like this one either?
No, I don't like it.
But it's
either.
like I said to you, perspective is really,
Absolutely.
it's just personal opinion.
I
Something
So
that
if anybody
you love,
likes
somebody
this
else
one,
will
let me
hate.
know. And maybe I'll just have to send it away to someone.
I like this a
Wow.
lot.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to cake this up as soon as I get home
Yeah.
so I can see what it's going to look like because I think it's going to be really cool.
Oh.
I told you, I said, Louise will kick your butt if you throw
No
it in the
kidding.
orange
I'm
one.
not allowed to throw away orange brown.
No. Send it all this way.
And this has got turquoise in it.
I
I mean,
love
really,
this.
honestly.
Okay, I'm going to cake this up too.
All right,
Thank
have fun.
you.
You're welcome.
Everybody knows how to put pictures on the Ravelry thread, right? You know, if you make a project page
Mhm.
Yep.
on Ravelry, and then you can import your picture from your project page right onto our thread.
Yeah.
Okay. Because, let's cake these and put these up.
Definitely.
So what did she name yours?
Oh, I didn't even look.
It's the FF Disaster Turquoise.
FF Disaster Turquoise. It's like the name of a ship.
That's right. And this is the FF Disaster Blue.
The FF Disaster.
Well,
All right.
please make some more F and F disasters,
Some
please.
more effing disasters?
All
Yes.
right. I
Sorry.
did manage to make a new colorway that was not what I considered a disaster. And
Maybe we
so
won't like it.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Adrian.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, that's too blown out.
Oh,
Sorry, guys.
Adrian.
Oh, look at this. Got some
There you go.
yellowy. I see. I see.
It's chartreuse and
Stop spinning it so fast.
sorry.
There,
you go.
right there.
There we
Oh,
Look
that's
at
nice. And
Wait,
what?
no, it's still even. Back up a little bit more.
The color is flowering plum.
go. Yes.
There.
That.
Here, give it to me.
I'm not getting that one back. I have a feeling.
Look. Yeah, thanks. Thanks. Look at.
So that was my first try.
See that?
That's nice. That.
Yeah.
And then I made some more because I liked it. So this one is a slightly more saturated version, and this one's I'm actually keeping for myself.
Oh, that's
That's nice.
And I have a few that can go up in the shop, so they'll be going up in the shop in the next few days.
flowering plum.
I love that. The name just makes it.
Yeah, I want.
I
this
do.
one.
I do kind of like the FF disaster. Oh my
Can
gosh.
you duplicate this one?
Yeah, that's what I did this time. I made that one first, and then I duplicated it, and I made this one. I have another 2 like this that are slightly less saturated.
Because I think I like the less saturated. Do you?
They're both pretty.
I think I prefer this one.
Well, we'll see
That
what we
one's
can-
really nice, but this one's beautiful.
Yeah, this one's darker than the other 2
Wait a
that I
minute,
made.
didn't you want me to make you some bags?
Yes. Nudge, nudge,
So we're
wink,
doing a
wink.
little trade here.
Yeah. So anyway, so that's all I've been
That's
able to
beautiful.
make.
That's
Gorgeous.
This is for you.
No.
You said you wanted
No. Okay. I'm sorry.
How easily.
But look at this. I mean,
because you've got your high needles coming in.
yeah.
So
Oh,
you're
yeah.
gonna
I'm
need-
casting these babies on.
it. So
Because
I did.
I'm almost at another heel, right? It's time for another sock.
That's right. I did forget to mention that
No, this is going to go in a shawl.
I acquired a new bag.
That's lovely.
Thank you. This is going in a
So
shawl.
this one
Shawl.
was a beautiful little Evertotes project bag that I just got.
Oh.
I
I
bought it
love
off
it.
my shop.
I did because I didn't know that you made this one, and this one.
I
This
actually
is the
did not.
butterfly one.
This
Is this
My
the butterfly
sister-in-law, Kathy, made that one.
Mhm.
You know what's really funny, actually, is you are very drawn to the bags that my sister-in-law makes.
Yeah, we have very.
You
similar
have
tastes.
very and I love Kathy's taste. I tend to make things that are just slightly different, and that's why I think she and I complement each other.
Yeah.
And you always go for the bags that she makes.
Yeah, they make me
Yeah.
go pitter pat. But this one in particular, my mom passed away about 3.5 years ago, and she was a butterfly fanatic. She had close to 80 butterfly tattoos. She had butterfly. If it came in a
Wow.
butterfly form, she had it in the house.
Oh,
Cups, pictures, things to go in, like you name it. If it had a butterfly on it, it was in the house. Like, we had a serious purge after she passed away because we were like, we can't handle the butterflies anymore. Anyway, she loved the butterflies, and her favorite color was green, and so I saw this, and my heart just, it was just perfect.
Yeah,
and then I
right.
opened it up, and it was this beautiful green inside, and it just couldn't be more perfect. And so I will always think of my mother when I open this bag. So
That's so nice.
yeah, hooray for that. Okay,
That's lovely.
I think we should be done.
okay.
I think so too.
So we're ready for shop updates then?
That was my shop update.
Oh,
The flowering plum.
oh, of course it was. I was just so enamored with the yarn. I was like, oh, shiny. Good. Okay, good. Well,
Shop
I
update
just
for
have a
you.
couple of things to say.
All right, let's go.
And then I'm done. So, first thing is actually, speaking of Adrian and bags and how she likes Kathy's bags and
This is what I think.
project
it is.
bags. This is
Oh,
a
I
bag
love this one.
that she has snagged.
Oh, it's my goat bag.
It's a goat bag.
They're
So,
little goats.
Because
like,
everybody needs-
seriously,
I know,
they're
I know.
goats on a
so
mountain.
last weekend we posted, I want to think we posted about 20. We
I
posted
know.
about 20 different sock totes online, and I just wanted to show, this is one of them, because they're so hard to photograph for Etsy, because, well, it's hard, they're just hard to photograph, and I'm not a professional photographer by any stretch of the imagination. So just to show you a little bit about the bag, they're quite roomy.
Oh,
They're
lovely.
quite roomy. So, a whole skein of yarn. You could even, look, I can still keep going here. And I still
There's
have,
lots of room in
I
them.
still have room. I could shove another skein in there. Look. Okay. So I've got 3 skeins of yarn in there. And you can still close it up. So they're very roomy, even though they look small. In the picture, they're not small. You can fit your pattern,
That's
your
nice.
needles. We have sock totes. I also have the bag that I gave you at the beginning, the orange with
Yes.
the floral. I have that in a super size drawstring on the website, and that is a sweater size project. Sweater, baby blanket, find your fade shawl, enormous 7 skein project. You could fit it in that. That's on the shop. So there's your bag. Very nice.
Kathy. Love it.
I also made
Goats. Goats on a mountainside.
Louise's birthday bag. Can I show your bag again?
Yes, it's down here. Oh, can I move and get it?
I can reach it. There. So, if you're a sewer, it's just as time consuming to cut out 2 as it is to make 1. So, I made 2 birthday bags. So I'm going to put up another Louise's birthday bag in the shop. And so if anybody falls in love with green and orange, and you love, love, love green and orange, this is I love these quilt bags. Like, so I love the piecing. I love putting them together. It's really fun. It makes it really interesting for me. I do line them fully with a cotton bat on the inside. They all come with a little charm, a little zip, and a little handle on the side. And I'd say this is easily a 2-skein bag. Easily.
Oh, I really
if not
so.
3.
Yeah.
If not 3. It's definitely shawl sized to fit in there. So there will be only one up on the shop. And then the other thing that I made just yesterday, because it's so fun, I couldn't stop myself.
Oh, this is our new fabric that we found last weekend.
So I started off, I knew I wanted to make a larger shawl sized wedge tote with the zippers, and I had the sheep fabric. So this is a nice big bag.
That's
definitely
sweet. I love that.
You know, you could fit 3 or 4 skeins in there. I say 2 to 3 on the website because on Etsy, because I like to underestimate instead of overestimate, but it's big. But this one's a bit special because I had some extra fabric left over from the cut of the width, and so I made a matching Notions tote to go with it. Sweet. So this comes with the sheep bag. Both of them come together.
And that's up on Etsy now?
That is up on Etsy right now.
Wonderful.
Already there. So, I also have a few more of these. This is a Tula Pink fabric. This is a turtle down here, believe it or not. Yeah.
Where's the turtle?
It's a stylized turtle. See, there's the head. I have to open it up. See? There. If you look in the camera, now you can see it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, there's the head. There's the feet.
Oh, yeah, I
There's
see
the
it.
shell.
Yeah.
It's a turtle.
Oh, so it is.
Now
I
the ones that I have for sale have purple drawstrings. The drawstrings match the topping fabric, either the topping fabric or the bottom fabric. I ran out of. Anyways, it doesn't matter. The purple's nicer. This one I'm keeping for myself. You keep the not so nice ones for yourself, right?
But see, you were a lot like Adrian. You're too.
I don't throw it in the garbage.
I think. I know you're never gonna live that one down.
Oh my
really
gosh.
Mad. You were cranky.
Yeah,
super
cranky.
Yeah,
but that's okay.
Yeah.
We helped.
And we
what
saved.
friends do.
Well, it didn't.
We talked you
What I
down.
wanted to do.
But it will.
It will.
It will.
You'll get it.
Anyway,
It will. So that's my shop update.
awesome.
Wonderful.
So, having fun.
Right. So thank you so much for watching.
Yeah.
If you like us, please subscribe to our channel. We would love to
Right down there.
let you
There's a
know
button.
when we have
Hit
more
the subscribe button.
when we have more episodes coming out, and join us on Ravelry. Have a chat with us there. We have the shawl, the knit along, the miso shawl knit along. So join
I'd
us.
love to see people's yarn that they've picked for that shawl.
Definitely.
I know.
Start posting pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talk about your gauge swatches.
If you're having trouble, maybe Louise can help.
Yes, absolutely.
Not
yeah.
me.
If you're stuck, we'll do our own little online, knit along and if teach along.
Yeah.
And
if friend us too. Friend us on Ravelry. I thought that was really nice actually. A couple of people actually reached out and added me as a friend to their group, and I thought, oh, that was really nice.
So.
Awesome. Yeah. So we'll see you in a few weeks.
See you in a few weeks.
Happy knitting.
Happy
Bye,
knitting.
guys.
Bye.